Do you guys remember Cryptix? Cryptix, the Kaspa fork that then released the AI that scans for bad actors that are mining and all of that. They have like a ton of claims. They're claiming some pretty crazy stuff that I don't know exactly how to verify. Because first of all, like if anybody's used AI, they know that like AI gets things wrong. So I can't confirm that this is like actually correct or not in the first place, right? Because I don't know how you would. But they're making a bunch of claims. Now, some of them, when I look at them, seem like, okay, I see that that's happening. The first one, this is cool. It caught this, right? It says, to all pool operators, there is a bug that allows users to generate unbelievably high fake hash rate with a single GPU up to 150 gigahash with an RTX 4060. This hash rate is not real and does not contribute to block rewards. No actual block rewards will be generated. Additionally, the blockchain does not recognize this hash rate. It is purely an internal issue within the pools. However, this can be exploited in PPLN mode, where users are paid based on their hash rate / share. Since pool miscalculates the hash rate, users can be fraudulently overpaid, leading to a financial loss for the pool and legitimate miners. This issue must be immediately fixed across all pools. It is not just a problem with Cryptix, but affects nearly all coins. We tested this exploit yesterday in solo mode to avoid harming anyone, and it worked on almost every pool except Bikel Mining, our plant, where it did not. To protect your pools, you must enforce a maximum difficulty setting. I recommend setting 40 as the base value. The bug is triggered by multiple variable difficulty adjustments from the miner. Protect your users and enforce maximum difficulty across all coins. In Mining Core, which is awesome, they say you can fix it with this setting in the config.json file, and they are testing that fix. They said that their AI is what caught this, and it also incorrectly recognizes it as an FPGA, but it recognized the suspicious behavior, and that is how they found the bug. So that's pretty cool. They also froze a user's coins, which I'm not so happy about, because there seems to be a lot of developer overreach, right? So like I appreciate what Tagknife is doing, which is like, hey, you guys build everything. And then we have the whole other flip side, and then those projects go nowhere, right? And then the projects that seem to be, there seems to be an overreach of power by a multitude of cryptocurrency developers, including Warthog, which we talked about, freezing the ZegX wallet. You know, Cryptix is freezing a user's wallet. Obviously, they were cheating on the network. Obviously, that needs to be fixed at the pool level. Arx Crypto and Mining said he had the same issue on his pool, and his solution was to make all pools solo. I think you can adjust the, I don't know, the diff setting in Mining Core, but I don't know what pool backend you're using. So, I don't know. That obviously is like a censorship. And there needs to be a way to fix these security issues without like manually freezing wallets. Yeah, freezing wallets just isn't cool, as Tony says in chat. That's true. Don't like it. Now, things got really weird and extremely awkward here today at 2:31. Cryptis from the Cryptix Discord posted this. He said, we are currently working with U.S. authorities to investigate the CEO of an ASIC FPGA company where an employee attempted to defraud the Cryptix network. The investigation in Vietnam against the employee is ongoing, and all evidence has already been confirmed, which they didn't provide any evidence, so I want to make that clear. Now, regarding the manufacturer, it appears that the entire company is built on mailbox addresses. We identified addresses in 4 different states, and community members checked one of those locations only to find there's no actual company presence. The CEO of the company heavily promotes Made in the USA with his biggest marketing claim. Yet the hardware is manufactured in Vietnam and only distributed in the US. This is already a criminal offense. We have filed reports against him in both the US and Vietnam. Whether all the addresses are fake, we do not know yet, but we assume they are. It is also our initial investigation suggests that this is part of an organized international criminal activity with multiple layers. The CEO presents himself as an investment advisor, but for now, that is only speculation. What is undeniably a fact, which they didn't provide, is the financial fraud, market manipulation, and production of illegal electronic devices for criminal financial gain. And to be clear, he hasn't provided any evidence for those claims, but said in Vietnam, multiple legal complaints have been filed against the employee and have been accepted by high-ranking authorities. We have also a lawyer representing us there, whom are paying out of our own pockets. I have received threats from an anonymous account on Discord wanting me to stop snooping around or face serious consequences. Am I afraid? No. Now I will dig even deeper. He says, we are fully committed to bringing this company as CEO and the employee to court in both Vietnam and the U.S. right now. Our entire team is focused on sorting out the addresses and companies, structuring the connections so that the authorities will have the easy time proceeding with the case. One thing must be said, how stupid is it to attempt to fraud against a cryptocurrency that specializes in anti-fraud AI and actively fights crypto fraud? That must be extreme greed, but I guess since this company never faced any consequences before, they felt invincible. They even used their official company email for the attempted withdrawal at Mecca CEX. There you go. I shouldn't say sex out loud there, but CEX. How dumb is that? And to those reading this, we will turn your entire company inside out, every address. So this is a big threat that he posted. Now, he didn't specifically state in this post who he was referencing. However, I have been informed by multiple people that he is referencing Osprey. Which is the FPGA manufacturer. Remember, they were the first one for Kaspa. They basically make control boards for FPGA boards that go into a system and you can mine with. Now, am I positive that they're talking about Osprey? No, not necessarily, because they specifically themselves have not told me that it's Osprey, right? All I know for sure is that I have had users tell me that it's potentially Osprey, and that is all I have to go off of. Now, I do have, basically, there is somebody that does reply to this and say, yes, it is Osprey within their Discord as further evidence over there, but I don't know for sure. Oh, did they say Osprey in the announcement? So I have the announcement here. Where did they say Osprey in the announcement? Because they don't say it here. So which announcement? And they don't say it in the Discord. Okay, there's an older post. Okay. So people have told me it's Osprey. Now chat's saying it's Osprey. I want to address that. Okay. Osprey has sent me equipment. All right. They're in Texas. So I have a bunch of stuff pulled up here. Let's go ahead and go through it all, right? Now here's the reason I know they're in Plano or something. I think it's Plano, Texas. And that's because they did not let me keep their units because they're really expensive and they're a small company. So I had to ship it back to them. So I do have the original shipping label here, the RMA that they sent me to send the Osprey E300 back to them. You can see here that the address is 1309 Summit Avenue, Suite 7, Plano, Texas 75074. Now, another thing that I wanted to point out about this one in particular is that it's a public address and is a registered business address. If you take a look at the street view for this particular unit right here, number 7, as you can see, you'll see that they have two basically liquid cooling radiators outside of this warehouse with another exhaust fan over here, making it very clear that some sort of mining is going on in this particular unit. So there is a physical location. It's in Plano, Texas, and they are clearly mining out of this location. Now, could this be shut down now? Sure. This was taken in November of 2023, and maybe it's shut down now. I have reached out to Osprey personally to ask them if I can go actually tour the facility and just confirm that they're doing business out of there. Now, Cryptix has made some extremely crazy claims, including saying these are only mailboxes. This is not a mailbox. This is a physical location. They are making legal claims without any legal backup, and they are not providing any evidence. Obviously, that is a big problem for me because, like, they tend to start. We seem to have a few projects. Look, this is getting extremely frustrating. WhoHash is DMing me all the time, like talking about a bunch of drama, which I don't want to be a part of in general, but I also want to cover the news. But we also have all this stuff happening at the same time, and they're not providing sufficient evidence. They're making a ton of claims. They're attacking other individuals, and they're not providing any evidence. And I don't know why this is happening a lot right now. So where will these suits go? Are they even real? I don't know necessarily. But I do know that there is a physical location for Osprey. I've worked with them. I've sent their units back to them. I've had them shipped to me. Obviously, I didn't suggest that anybody should buy the units. But that's kind of where I'm at. Now, to give you guys an idea, if you do put in this address, you will get this company, which is Green Dracana. But you can also see that they are sister websites to Osprey. So they do sell other CPU cooling systems, hence why you see the cooling systems outside of their building there. But if you go to their contact, you can see here that that is also Osprey Electronics, okay? Now, what is it that they're doing as far as what are they doing illegally? I guess my best assumption is they're trying to say that they're mining on the networks early. And apparently, yes, so Rusty in chat says that the OP said that Osprey was alleging of a pre-mine. I don't like... Okay, well, if it's your network and you launched the network and you didn't implement ASIC and FPGA resistance, that's your fault. That's the developer of the cryptocurrency's fault. That's not the fault of the hardware manufacturer. If you're not smart enough, I don't know. I'm not saying you're not smart enough. I'm saying that was your job. It's your job to make it ASIC resistant. It's not their job to just be like, oh, I won't touch it. Given the opportunity of making more money, people will choose the opportunity of making more money. It doesn't mean they're defrauding anyone. They built equipment that mines more efficiently and faster than the equipment you are encouraging other people to mine with. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know that that's their argument, and they didn't provide any evidence, so it's completely confusing. However, I just wanted to show that there is a physical location. I have it on Google Street View. I have shipped stuff there. I've had stuff shipped back, and hopefully we can see, you know, what all is going on. Because I have no idea what's going on. It doesn't make any sense. I see this, and then I see people flip out, and I get all the messages, and they're like, can you believe what Osprey's doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? What are they doing? And then I go try to get evidence, and there's no evidence. There's only counter evidence. proof of physical location with a warehouse that's mining out of it, and physical communications. So I don't understand what they say is illegal at all either, Pure Crypto Boss. It doesn't make sense. They didn't say what it was. They didn't articulate it. And so if you're hearing this kind of stuff go around, always remember, verify. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.